Magda was asking earlier, what is a tales in all street? But we all believe, as long as you are a Turkana student, back in our culture or even in traditions, all street is one of the peaceful and also accommodating birds. So, but I know that because of this generation, maybe you will not understand more details about ostrich. There is also a reason why I'm called APAEKALES, but it is a long story, and only God who can tell that.
It is a catastrophe.
So personally, I know that some of you have just mentioned many things, how I encountered some of you, and also how maybe I've impacted your life in one way or the other. But I want to believe, if there is something I prayed God, from the onset that I'm really coming next year, what I believe is that God remove what is called egocentric from me. Because I know that the moment people will be having that spirit, none of us will even listen to me. Or if you support me overwhelmingly, then afterward maybe I emerge as a winner. If I have an ego, I used to chase them, I will not help you. So meaning that you will be casting your foot in the wrong bag.
Cameraman.
And then the other thing is that I'm that guy who believes that if I raise Eila, if I raise Omusimo, if I raise Kaboko, I know that one day, one time, he or she may also help me. Because we are not here, nobody has it all. You can have a half, but the other one have a half, but you need to put together so that to make it full. Sawa.
Politicians, bro.
Yes.
I don't know.
So otherwise,
It's the bribe.
yeah, so you can just calm down. Calm down, teacher. I know he's one of my best guy. That's why
I will never cast my thoughts in.
it is okay. Right. So, and I know some of you have encountered you last semester while I was at the school. Some of you have encountered in Transoya region, where I'm taking as my bedroom. That's my home, Kitale. And Kitale is one of the meeting points where if you want to travel down country, if you want to travel back to Turkana County, you must have passed through Kitale so that you can reach your destination. But I always advise comrades that if you find yourself stranded in Kitale, maybe I will be available. Just make a call and also get me so that we can help each other. Because one thing also I believe, through this dream, what I believe that while living in diaspora, it is good also to be in a united family. Because when you get out of this county, going to the other county for education, for your education in Ghana, so it means that you are also going there so that you can change back the situation back at home. So otherwise, what I can tell you right now, I want to appreciate all of you. Some of you traveled all the way from yesterday. And by the time when we reach coming next year, that is Happy New Year, in a few days, we will be stepping to that year. But that's what I'm telling all of you. This Christmas that is coming, keep in mind that you have an ostrich. An ostrich that's accommodative. An ostrich that possesses advocacy policy. An ostrich that has what is called the leadership that is transparent and accountable. But one thing I believe, it doesn't require me to come up with many agendas that seems like an MC or an MP to come and rule and also cheat like you. So you will prove me as the biggest lie. But I would have 3 indicators. That personally I had a self-meeting and say, since that I'm dreaming, I need also to come up with 3 agendas so that when I apply in real life of comrade, it can actually touch all of you. And it is not just a dreaming agendas. Agendas that I know that are applicable in our real society or even applicable in the life of the common comrade. There is someone who talks here like Nani. Sometimes we may be subjected to pressure and for someone that may choose to go there for self-interest. And someone may choose to go there for comfort zone. And someone may choose to go there to fulfill his desire and forget that it is comrade who comes behind him to ensure that he has better. I'm that person who believe on the issue of testimonies, because I'm taught that if you help your other fellow human being, you are also helped. And that's why we are here tonight. And I'm that person who believe that if I surround myself within those ladies who can push you to the next level. Yes. Yeah. The ladies. I'm used to the word ladies because today's lady is called for yes. So that's how it is. I'm here challenging to you as your fellow intellectual or professional, young professionals, that listen to me. Listen to me so that I know that I will never let you down in one way or the other. If there is something that's touching me, I want to remind you that keep in mind, even that seat that we are fighting, however how many guys are in the ballot, it depends with that person. If you are really the person of people, if you are really the person who has linkages and connections, you know that because since the students who are studying in Turkana County are many, if you have people not only in Turkana County boundaries, but also outside, so that you can impact the life of comrade, your fellow comrade. And that's why the life of Bill J is here as a testimony. And I know some of you are not even right here right now. And that's that program that we know that at least even our guys can go and study outside. And those are things that we need to apply in real life, so that we can also those guys who have finished from those, maybe some of them they are through with various colleges and universities, but because of maybe financial buoyancy, because of maybe their background status, some of them come from the financial unstable families. So they decided to set back to the villages because of that. But guess what? I am that guy who will know that everything is possible to a willing heart. Nothing that is difficult, right? So that's how it is, and that's why I'm challenging you right tonight, that listen to me so that you can send me. I want to just to put you on a weighing scale so that when you go to sleep today, look at your big picture, whether you can weigh me, whether I can qualify, whether I can have some merit, whether I have pursuit in that aspiration, so that it is good you keep in mind that the person you are going to support is the person who have a substance, not that person who have self-interest. I've personally gone a lot of life aspects. That's why I actually find myself in a personal level of welfare my fellow guys. Not that I'm financially stable, no, but sometimes it is good to give your fellow comrade an hopes. I started my advocacy as my noble cause since I was in primary and even high school, because I know that I just find myself among people and I realized that at least I can try my little best to make a good leader. And that's why you are here tonight, so that you can also look at me, look at me and challenge me in and out, so that it is good when you get out of this room, you know that the person you are supporting, not just a person who has come here to sugarcoat and also to entice you. Then by the end of the day, it becomes a shame. So there are things that I love, that I know that it is good in fact your fellow comrade, and it is also good maybe in the near future. Those guys, they will just raise up my hands and say, if it were not APAEKALES, I would have not made it here. Those are some things that we need to do. But you also believe in the spirit of reciprocal help, whereby you also help your fellow comrade, and later even that guy can also help you in the near future. So I'm here tonight, and I know that I still have a time to talk with you, but I always observe and take it. I want to give you some few minutes so that you can encourage me, so that you can discourage me, so that you can also challenge me. And then from there, I'm going to respond to some So